So I recorded it.
All right, everybody. We're here with. Well, actually, let me ask you, who are you?
My name is Lonzo, but I go by Disco at the Inferno.
And then, why should people give a fuck about you?
You Nardwar?
It's a true fucking thing.
Nardwar be saying that. People should care because I'm a nerd, and it's the nerds that really are gonna last and make it. It's the nerds that really care about this shit that, push it forward.
Yeah, I feel that. And then, what's one song that you would say definitively like describes you?
The first track that I released like under Disco at the Inferno was this Homelander. This is Homelander reprise song. I made this song based off of the TV show The Boys on Amazon Prime. I was watching the show like during like the process of making the beat, and it was like a very chaotic beat, and it just kind of came to me like I was gonna make the whole song about Homelander, and I just feel like it has that chaotic energy that I really like. The concept is really cool, and I like taking characters from like TV shows, movies, and just kind of like building a song around that instead of making the lyrics about my own life. I see it as like storytelling, almost like cinematic.
So I see, before I even came here, that you were working on a project. Um, so are you a producer? Do you make your own beats?
Yeah, I'm what you call like a 100%er. I like to do everything myself, from the producing to the songwriting to the singing, to the engineering. I'm a producer first, and that's kind of like where I started with music. I've always been a producer first. Even when I listen to music, I like to listen to the instrumentals first and foremost over lyrics. Uh, so songwriting has definitely like got me out of my comfort zone, but I've come to enjoy all parts of the process. I used to dread the songwriting. I used to dread the engineering part. That took like a big learning curve to kind of get over. But I'm at the point now where I feel like, yeah, I just kind of enjoy all parts of the process.
And then, are you doing this for a movie? Are you doing it for? So what are you doing it for? This song?
This song in particular is for Sync Money. This brief that came out, they're asking for, it's like a TV show, or they weren't really specific, either a TV show or movie, like a horror film, and they need like suspenseful music like Billie Eilish, Olivia Rodrigo, like dark pop R&B.
That's pretty sick. That's pretty
Yeah.
sick.
We play a snippet.
Yeah, let's play a snippet. Roll.
What you're in for? She's out your window. She's out your window tonight. Control the tempo. She's out your window. She's out your window tonight.
So, do you use any? I know like AI is becoming like pretty prevalent.
Oh, dude, I have never used AI. Let the record show, I never use AI, dude. Like, I would never do that.
Why you bullshitting, bro? Why you bullshitting?
Nah, it's crazy. I mean, people are always, it's always the creatives are always the first one to like talk crap about AI, saying like, oh, like it's only a matter of time till like they take jobs. I'm not worried about it. Like, I don't think there'll ever be a point where at the end of the day, AI doesn't have a soul. It can't replicate like what humans are able to do as far as art. And I like to just look at it as a tool. Like we're fortunate enough to live in this time where like, we have access to it so like effortlessly. And the only thing I really use it for is like occasionally with like helping with lyrics, ChatGPT. But I never like just take what it does and just copy and paste it. I like to obviously add my own twist or kind of just recreate it whatever way I can, implement it into my music.
Yeah. A lot of people said that same thing about sampling. They said that's just gonna kill music. And then look at it now, bro.
Well, people like to look at sampling as like cheating.
Using
And
loops,
that's
too.
the thing. Yeah, it's like we have so much tools available to us. It's like anybody can make music, even just like dragging loops in. But it's like at the end of the day, if you have good taste, and it's like it depends on what you do with it, how far you want to take it. There's nothing wrong with using loops.
I know there isn't. honestly. Like, people think it's cheating.
Nobody's gonna know. Like, look at Sabrina Carpenter, #1 song, Espresso. That was all
That's
two
all-
splice loops.
Splice loops,
But it's up to you. I mean, you could just loop that all the way through, or you could like switch it up, try to like however far you want to push it. Her vocals kind of just carry it.
So I think we should explore your writing process and your creative process. Who's singing?
Yeah, so that's Natalie. She goes by Natalie V. It's actually a crazy story. So I matched with this girl on Tinder in like 2018, and nothing really ever came out of it. We kind of like talked, but we never like met up or anything. And years go by, like just last year, we follow each other on Instagram still. So she reached out to me, saying that she released her first song, because when we were talking, it was around the time where I was just starting to get into music, and she was saying that like she wanted to as well. And so she reaches out to me telling me that she finally put out her first song, and I'm like, oh wow, that's great. It sounds great. She has a great voice. And I was working on this beat at the time, so I just happened to like send it to her, like showing her what I was working on. And she was like, yo, let me get a verse. So we ended up, without even linking up to this day, made the entire song just on BandLab. Like, she recorded her vocals on BandLab, and then I exported the vocals and put my vocal chain on it. If I were to show you her vocals without no effects, I'll show you just a dry. Let me see.
Do you want me to stay the night? Said it's late and you really don't mind. Think I'll stick around if that's alright. Might go home and just dream of you tonight. Do you want me to stay the
Yeah, that reverb really adds like
Said it's late and you
everything, bro.
Yeah.
Do you want me to stay the night? Said it's late and you really don't mind. Think I'll stick around if that's alright.
Yeah. Music is meant to be made with others. Like, you could do it on your own for a while, be a hermit, and just kind of like, just carry it all on your back if you want. But like, that's the beauty of it. When people come together to make something like this, like, it wouldn't have been the same without the help of these talented people. Shout out.
Links on bio again.
She's the one who did the cover art, and right now she's working on like a little video for us, stop motion. We're gonna hook her up because you can tell she put in work.
She did. Stop motion. That's a lot of work, Logan.
Yeah, dude.
All right, thank you for this, for your time, for this interview.
Yeah, no problem.
And then,
Great.
where can people check you out?
Disco at the Inferno. Unless you're on Apple Music, then there's Spotify, YouTube Music. It's Flavorland. Yeah, man. DistroKid, streaming. I don't know what the problem is, but I used to make music under Flavorland with another friend of mine at the time, and then I went solo, changed the name, and on some of my, on the streaming, on the DSPs, it's like still Flavorland. But
Yeah.
Disco at the Inferno on Spotify, Disco at the Inferno. Yeah.
He's gonna sell merch too, so
Oh yeah, I got
check it out.
merch on the way. Hopefully some shows soon. More songs coming out this year.